Rotary International leads efforts in combating diseases including polio. Prevention and health education are very, very important. Rotary International had a significant impact on the eradication of polio. Tonight, several members from our local clubs will accept the proclamation for World Polio Day. Thank you all for all the work you do in the community. Would all of you all start coming up, and I'll give the names as you stand up here. We have Sandy Duckworth, past Rotary District 7610, Governor and Stafford Foundation Chair. Renee Laws, 2023-24, Governor, Rotary District 7610. Jamie Larunas, Club President, 2023-24. Dylan Oakes, Club Secretary. Mike Smith, Club Treasurer. Jake Almborg, Club Bookkeeper and past President. Cherise Taylor, immediate past President. And Don Duckworth, International Chair. From the North Stafford Rotary Club, we have Andrea Hornick, Club President, 2023-2024. Roberta Schreiber, Public Image Chair. Bill Hughes, Sergeant at Arms. And Enold Gillen, Rotary Member. Yeah, y'all could clap. I'm going to read this to you, Sandy. Whereas Rotary International is a global network of business and professional leaders, neighbors, and problem solvers who unite and act to create lasting change in communities across the globe. And whereas the Rotary motto, service above self, inspires members to provide humanitarian service, follow high ethical standards, and promote goodwill and peace in the world. And whereas Rotary in 1985 launched Polio Plus, and in 1988 helped establish the Global Polio Eradication Initiative, which today includes the World Health Organization, U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, UNICEF, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, and Gavi, the Vaccine Alliance to immunize the children of the world against polio. And whereas at the end of 1980, more than 350,000 children were paralyzed by polio every year, and whereas there has been a 99.9% drop in polio cases since 1988. That is amazing. With over 3 billion children immunized. Whereas Rotary's current goal is to raise, is that 150 million? This year, which would be leveraged for maximum impact by an additional 100 million from the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Bless your heart. And whereas the district-led Rotary Polio Plus Society has been instrumental in providing more focus and funding to the polio eradication effort, and whereas Rotary polio donations received as of September 11, 2023, which is the latest figures available, totaled $136,699.41. That's great. And whereas even just one case still represents one child's life forever changed by polio. Now therefore be it proclaimed by the Stafford County Board of Supervisors on this, the 17th day of October 2023, that it be and hereby does proclaim October 24, 2023 as World Polio Day in Stafford County, and be it further proclaimed that Stafford County, Virginia commits to the continued fight for a polio-free world and encourages all citizens to join in this fight. Thank you.
Oh, yes. Unaccustomed as I am to public speaking, let me say a few words. First of all, thank you so much. The County Board of Supervisors, for many years, has recognized on October the 24th as World Polio Day, which is recognized throughout the world, and this board has continued to do the same. And for that, we're very, very grateful, because there are so many children that still need to be immunized every year. And you know that our children here in the United States are still immunized. And another tidbit that I just learned a little while ago is that organizations and governments around the world have committed over $2.6 billion for this continued effort. And there are only 2 countries in the world now that still have endemic polio. One is Afghanistan, and since January of this year, they've only had 3 cases. And Pakistan, which has only had 6 cases. So we are continuing our efforts, and with the help of governments, including the United States government, of course, through the CDC, and people in communities like you and Rotary, we really, really thank you, and the governments. And we have another thing. Can we just take one more minute? Our governor has got a... I'm sure you won't. I don't know who's worse, her or me, but that's okay. She's got exciting, and you guys can participate.
You can participate. You don't have to give vaccinations, but you're wondering how you can help. I'll tell you. Our district especially is doing an End Polio Now challenge, starting on World Polio Day, October 24th, and ending on Giving Tuesday, November 28th. We're going to have a 30-day challenge. Instead of doing something physical like having to go swim a mile, we're going to do 30 minutes of self-care. Physical or mental. You can do it right now. You can do it right now. You can do it right now. 30 minutes of self-care a day, mental or physical activity. And our friends and neighbors are going to sponsor us to take care of ourselves, and they're going to give money to polio so kids can get vaccinated. It's a win-win. So there's a website called Raise for Rotary, or you can go to the District 7610 website to find out more information. But if that's how you want to support us that way, or endpolionow.org. Okay. Thank you so much.
Hello, I'm Roberta Schreiber, and across the world, people who work with us, Rotarians and non-Rotarians, have been giving the vaccine to children, and when they do, they drop the child's little finger in a bottle of, I can't remember if it's methylate or whatever, but it turns the child's finger purple. And this is their way of keeping track of who has gotten the vaccine and who has not. So they don't waste any by giving someone 2 doses or miss anyone. So in commemoration of that, I would like to color the pinky fingers of the Board of Supervisors, if I may.
Is it the truth? Is it true? Do we want to do a group picture? Did we miss out on that? Can we do that? Oh, okay. All right. Did you take our picture? Okay, cool. Roberta, you're super.